Hello guys, Chefdice here, and again, our trip report for January 2022. Hey, haven't been in Vegas for the past 5 months. I'm totally excited, and I would love to share this story with you. And by the way, subscribe, like, and share this with your friends. And you know what? We got some cool contents coming up with the next few weeks. Of course, behind the scenes with the Hawaiicrapsshooters, and of course some food restaurants, and hey, a lot of fun. And here we go with our wonderful trip, January 2022 with Chef Dice. And you guys all know that when I go to Vegas, I catch the red eye from Honolulu to Las Vegas. The reason being is when you land in Vegas, it's around 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, and you don't want, basically, I don't want to waste a full day, yet alone half a day. So what we did is, once we got there, we picked up our vehicle at Avis. Of course, thank you, Avis, for giving me a free upgrade. Wonderful, wonderful surprise. And then we got a regular compact car all the way up to an SUV, but thank you very much, Avis. From there, we went Ellis Island for breakfast. One thing about Ellis Island, that's our go-to place for breakfast. Reason being, they got that $6.99 steak and eggs. As you guys, I got one of those videos you can see on this link, videos of Ellis Island with John G. Check it out. My wife had corned beef hash. I had the steak and eggs, of course, my go-to grinds. From there, I was very antsy in playing at Ellis Island. Of course, in the past, I lost good, reasonable amount of money there, but it was a $5 table, but the table was fully packed. So I'm not gonna push no issues here. We just looked at it and time to go. From Ellis Island, our check-in to Bellagio was around 3 o'clock. So I told my wife, hey, let's go to downtown. That's basically where the Hawaiicrapsshooters hang out. All Boyd properties, Fremont, Cal, and all that kind of things. I checked over there. I went to Fremont. They had a $10 table. Table was packed. Then we walked over to the Nugget. Place was packed. $15 tables. Then, I'll try one more place. At the Cal, $15 table. They had one table open. It was packed. So again, keep in mind, it was a Sunday. Sunday tables are packed, and the reason being is they had a 2 conference championship games that day. So we walked over to Circa and check it out. That place was filled with people. We don't want to stay there, so what we did is we went to the outlet stores and went shopping for my wife, Samantha. Of course, you guys know I always go there just to please my wife. She deserves it. She's been in the at work, at our workplace, and in Hawaii for the past 5 months. We always travel every month, but this particular time, we wanted to go shopping, buy some things for ourselves and for the kids. And of course, once we're done at the premium outlets, we checked in at Bellagio. 3 o'clock check-in time. Of course, that's my favorite place to play. The reason being is they have high ceilings. I like the dealers there. They're fair. Tables are perfect for my liking. But the only problem I have with Bellagio is the high limits. For that particular time when I went there, they had 3 tables open: a $100 table, a $50 table, and a $25 table. We had reservations at Shin at the Mirage. The team members, nobody was at Las Vegas. So what I've done is base this trip of just husband and wife time and occasional craps playing. But again, we went to the Mirage. The reason being they're planning on closing down for another concept. So we watched Shin, the magician over there that you saw on America's Got Talent. It was unbelievable. Great show. Hour and a half. We had a few drinks. After that, I really wanted to play already. It was around 9:30. We After that, we ate at Otoru. Highly priced restaurant. It's a Japanese restaurant. Their appetizers ranges from $15 to $25. Entrees from 30 to 45 bucks. And of course, we were hungry. That was one of the only places that was open, by the way. So we ate a few. Of course, you guys know I'm a foodie. I love eating great food and great drinks, and of course, awesome company with the wife. But again, we had to stop over at a table, see if there's any openings. But again, their tables was $25, and it was filled with guys. Pack. I'm not gonna wait. I would rather just drive to Bellagio and see what are my chances there. So this is still the first day. So you know what? I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna play at the Bellagio. My wife went up to her room, and you know, the first session, basically bought in 1,000, 3 tables, $100, $50, and 25. I played for about hour and a half, buying $1,000. Did well in that table. Didn't shoot well. Just want to get in the groove. Keep in mind it's my first day. Then I went upstairs, took a little break, and around 11, 12 o'clock, you know, I had the itch again. I went back downstairs, and there were basically the tables were 100 again, $50 and 25. The $25 table was packed. The $100 table had about 3 guys. The $50 table had about 3 guys. But in my mind, you know what? I won the first session. This is my second session of the week, and I'm gonna try this $50 table. By me doing the $50 table, it was a big mistake. I basically put myself in the hole. I have no regression strategy. Everything was 50-50, but basically $60 on the 6 and 8, and $50 on the field. That was my strategy for playing that, because I had 3 other random rollers. But again, I figured out if you're gonna play at a $50 table, they must be pretty good. But in my case, there wasn't. So I lost $1,500, and that bummed my first day in Vegas. Started off well. Second session, lost big, and that will be my last time playing a $50 table until I have a strategy that will fit to that size limit. But again, that was a big mistake that I did. So what I did is went upstairs, take a break, and had a good night's sleep. All right, second day, you know, I wasn't that antsy. I really wanted to play early morning, but I couldn't wake up. I was kind of beat. So what we did, we ate breakfast at Sadel's, their restaurant here at the Bellagio. It was awesome. We had salmon gravlax and a simple breakfast. But again, we just, on the itinerary for that day, we're gonna go and eat dinner at the Eiffel Tower. So during the day, we're like, you know, it was a trip for my wife and I. So what we did is we went to the pool. It was a beautiful pool. You know, we ordered drinks at the pool. The longest pool ever, I think. Our room, we could overlook the pool. So we always looked at it, hey, why don't we get to the pool and then just hang out there for about a couple hours, and then after that, before that, get ready to go to dinner. So we stayed at the pool, hit the jacuzzi at the Bellagio. Then we went to our room, got ready for our dinner at the Eiffel Tower, which did not disappoint. But one thing about the Eiffel Tower restaurant, the drawback there, if you want to sit in the window seatings, prime real estate to overlook the Bellagio fountains, you must pay $80 to reserve that seating. We purchased the $80. We ordered some appetizers, 16-ounce ribeye steak. Of course, my wife had the Dover sole. Everything was impeccable, and we had a souffle for dessert. Eiffel Tower did not disappoint. The food was French cuisine, and of course, it was really tasty. And you know what? The $80 was well worth it. The view was impeccable. But again, hey, that's the first time I'm going to do it, and then that was a nice treat for me and my wife. All right, so once we got back to the once we done dinner, walk at the Miracle Mile, head back to Bellagio. My wife went up, call it a day. I had a session in myself for about maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. Played played about hour and a half, bought in about 1,000. Of course, came back positive. Um, Again, the way I was playing the $25 table, knowing that I didn't have any any team members with me, which makes my life much easier. I just had me, myself, and and then I threw very well. I was averaging between 10 to 15 throws per my throw, but again, other people were below 7, so I was just playing 60 on a 6 and 8. No, 30 on a 6 and 8, and 25 on the field, and hop in occasionally the fives with $4. But that was my strategy, go-to strategy all weekend long at the Bellagio. Comment below if you want me to roll it out one day with our practices at the Mr. Money Shots casino, and we'll do it because that that strategy, that 30 on a 6 and 8, 25 on the field, and hop in the fives occasionally with $4 helped me tremendously on surviving. And of course, I needed at least $850 to survive 10 rollers, but always buying 1,000, by the way. So again, we did well that night. I'm chipping away from the $1,500 loss. So I had a good night's sleep, and Tuesday is another day. All right, Tuesday it is. Tuesday is basically my last full day at Las Vegas. It's going to be a short trip because it's the first time. This is the only time we can come out to Vegas, the wifey and I. So I had an early session, 8:30. They had a $15 table. Again, I did that strategy that saved my life. That 30 on a 6 and 8, 25 on the field, and hop in the fives occasionally with $4. But that bailed me out quite a few times. And of course, hour and a half session, profited on that. And then after that, my wife came down and said, "Hey, you want to go to downtown?" Because my issue is when playing is the regression. I can't regress if it's $25. If it's $15, $10, my profits is much easier to be made when it's that low of a table limit. When it comes to like that 25 to $50, it's gonna be difficult for me to regress. If the only way I can regress if I'm playing black chips all the way, but I'm not that crazy. I'm not that good to play black chips, and I wish, but I'm not going to take a chance. So my wife came down and said, "Hey," she wanted to go shopping, and she said, "I'll drop you off at Fremont." So she dropped me off. So we went to Fremont. She dropped me off, and you know what? That's the best thing I ever done, because when I got there, it was a $10 table, and I threw maybe average 10 to 14. It's okay, to the point where I got the highest I ever got in my chips is around maybe 120. But again, I left it on the table once I 7 out. But I had about three gentlemen that was rolling. They were rolling all hats, all 25 and up. One was around 25, the other one was around 30, and another one was like hovering around 24, I believe. But I know I started off, because it was $10 table, I went 64 across and built my way up and just blasted to the moon, and I made good money. That particular time at Fremont, I bought in only 500 because I needed to chip away from my $1,500 loss, and I came up with 1,000, and I stopped it there. And then my wife was playing Keno. Then she came back from her shopping. She was at the Cal playing Keno. So I said, "You know what? I'm heading your way, and then I want to just check check out the Cal. I always wanted to play at the Cal because I know Money Shot and the crew always plays at the Cal and it stays at the Cal. And then I always wanted to play and get ready because I believe that's going to be where the next golden arm going to be. So at least I got to get some time on the tables over there so I get basically used to it. So once we got there, played, bought in 1,000, I think. Yeah, 1,000 because I did really well at the Fremont. Of course, played a little because we had a time limit. We had to go to the Mirage again and watch another show, the Beatles. If you guys haven't seen the Beatles, you know what, book it. It was wonderful. Oldie music, exciting. Everything's like go go go. But you guys will love the Beatles. But going back to the Cal, I was rolling with one of our subscribers. His name is Will. Here he goes. Here's Will. Wonderful guy. He threw really well as well. And then that table was hot, man. Came out with $200 or $300 profit. But besides that, that was a wonderful time. The Cal, I have a good feeling that when we get back here in April, it's going to be good times for Hawaiicrapsshooters. After that, we went back to the Bellagio, got ready for the Beatles. We went there, had a few drinks, watched another wonderful show that was presented by the Mirage. And then what we did is we ate at one of the restaurants over there. It was great. Then came back to Bellagio. Stayed in a room for about an hour just to get my mind back to focus again. And because that's my last night to roll. I'm going to try to put in about 2 sessions tonight. We went back downstairs around 10 o'clock. The tables were you know what, it's a Tuesday, so there weren't as much people there as the weekend. So that was, now I know that I should book my trip Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, because there are not as much people down there, and the table limits are great for me in particular. 25, there were like one $25 table, a couple $15 tables, and I believe there's one by the corner, $100 table for the high rollers. But so I got a $15 table. I had about 2 other guys on it. I jumped in and stick right one, and of course buying 1,000, did my thing. One of about hour and a half, won a couple $100 on that session. It was an up and down, of course. You guys know how it is. You do well, then you got hit by the next guy. The guy does well, and then you do bad. It's like a yo-yo, go back and forth. So I took my profits, couple $100 win there, took a break, walked the casino again at the Bellagio to find another table, just to change up the table, just to give a different perspective, a different vibe. Then found another table with one guy, a gentleman that was just shooting. This guy, he just shoots on himself. He doesn't play with other people. I don't know if you played with people like this before. Comment below. 25, 25, 25 on an ATS, and then $25 line. And he just plays for the ATS. And he came close many times. And we're going back and forth like a ping pong player game. He missed it. Well, 5-6 times he missed it. So, hey, to which his own. But for myself, I hit the all small, bought in 1,000, hit the all small, hit some numbers, power pressed. It was a fun evening. It's nice when you get the dice back quicker, and that was a great thing on that Tuesday night last session for myself. And then I believe I profited about 7+ on that. That was a great last 2 sessions that I had. Basically felt like I got a groove back, knowing that I was out for 5 months. If you're out for that long a time, it's hard, especially practicing at home and at your buddy's place, Mr. Monishaw's place. It's a big difference compared to playing on a real table. You know, the games is faster. You need to be ready with decision making. I got in a groove. Took me about a couple days getting in a groove. Again, this is another another great trip for us. That was my trip. So before this, I'm going to show you guys my profit and loss statement, as I always do on my trip reports. But please subscribe, click the like button, and of course share this with your friends. If there's any other things that you guys want to see, please let me know and comment below. All right, so first sessions, $1,000 buy-in, $260 profit at the Bellagio. Second session, which again, I will never do this again in my life. Of course, at a $50 table, I got greedy, got kind of cocky basically, because I did a good session on the first session. $1,500 gone negative at the Bellagio. Took a night break. Second day, buying $500 because I need to chip away on that $1,500 loss. Made $685. Then the wifey told me, hey, you want to go to downtown? I'm going to go shopping. Of course, $500 buy-in, still tentative because of that $1,500 loss, but made $1,000 back at the Fremont. Of course, it was a $10 table. Did not get a hat, but they had 3 other rollers that did. Fifth session, walked over to the Cal, buying $1,000, getting more aggressive now because now slowly getting my bank back. $325 winner at the Cal. And of course, spending the last day, we went to Hell's Kitchen to do a video. So keep an eye on the next video of Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas at the Caesars Hotel. So we went there. After that, finish up us 2-night sessions at the Bellagio, buying $1,000, $375 at the Bellagio. Last sessions, this was about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, buying $1,000. It was just me and this one guy who was just playing the ATS, going back and forth. But again, $775 profit at the Bellagio. Total wins was $3,420. Total loss was $1,500 at one session. The first day I was there. Of course, again, Chefdice came through, profited it $1,920. So again, we came out profitable and ready to rock on the next trip. That was my trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till we meet again, Chefdice out.